And my invitation to all of us, perhaps, for this topic today, is to try that. Let's see if we can try inwardly, opening our hearts to see if we can perceive the smile of our Guru there, indicating whether we're moving in the right direction or the wrong direction. And that maybe if we can feel his smile in our hearts every step that we take, from the Frisbee to the powerlifting team to nationals and so on, maybe at the end we'll be able to see that the real growth has not been what we've ever done outwardly, but has only been about the inner growth of our souls and about the cultivation of those soul qualities in everyone around us. And I think that is how we will live a most meaningful and fulfilling life. And I think that is how we can come to the end, to that final examination, to that moment when we breathe our last, and when we come face to face with our Maker, and we can say to him, I gave everything. I loved you deeply. I gave my all. And I think in essence, I'm sure that's what all of us would really like to be able to say was the fruit of our lives. Because if we intend to measure the greatness or the success of our lives by whether or not the world remembers us or what they write on our tombstone, well, chances are, statistically speaking, almost every one of us will be very, very disappointed. Because it's not our karma, just like those athletes. It's not the karma of every athlete to be a national competitor, to set records, to compete internationally. That's sort of that's their karma, that's God's will, that's the combination of all things in the world coming together at the right time, at the right place. But what we can change is who we become. In a sense, like the outward story of your life, one might think, is already written. But the question remains, will it be a victory or a tragedy of the soul by the time it's done? And if it's too scary to think in terms of an entire incarnation, which admittedly is a long period of time, I mean, at least from where I'm standing, but then at least maybe we could think of a day. Would you like to have a triumphant day? Or would you like to have one of soul tragedy? And the day that is a soul triumph is one in which you feel God smiling on your heart at the end of it. And that's perhaps one of the key reasons why we meditate morning and night. It's not just because we say we will, but because it helps put in front of us forever the reminder, what is really most important here? What are we really trying to accomplish? And so let's remember our friends today, tomorrow, this week, that what we do doesn't matter, but who we become through it is what matters.
Let's meditate for a few moments.